Hello. C. Determine the zeros of each quadratic function. Remember, we're trying to find those two blue dots there. How do I find that? It's using one of these 5 methods, and we're always trying to get factoring first, okay? So look at this problem, and I'm going to do something really quickly. Just going to write something if I can. A is 6, B is 3, and C is -5. Does that look right? That's a common mistake for students because they think that's what they see there on the left side, but look at that 2 there. Okay, so this is wrong. We actually have to move that 2 to the left side of our equation. Let's go ahead and do that. So you do the opposites. We're going to subtract 2, and those are like terms there, and I get 6x squared plus 3x minus 7 equals 0. This is now in standard form. This is now where I can identify that the A is 6, that's the number in front, B is 3, right here, and C is -7. Okay, so we said that factoring would be the best one, so let's go ahead and try factoring. So A times C is -42, and B is 3. Let's list out all the combinations of 42. So 42 times 1, 21 times 2, 3 times, 3 goes in 4, 1, 2, so 14. 14 times 3, and then 7 and 6. Okay, so any of these can I subtract to equal 3? And the answer is no, can't factor. Okay, so you can't leave this as your answer. Don't leave this as your answer. Why do I say that? Is because some students think, okay, I can't factor it, I'm done. No, that just means that you cannot use factoring on the list. You're going to have to do one of these other methods. But I would recommend using the quadratic formula because it always works. Completing the square here, A is not equal to 1. So let's write out the quadratic formula. X equals -b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I know you love that. So let's do our substitutions, and use my highlighter here. A is 6, so every a value we're going to write 6. Every b value we're going to write 3. And every c value we're going to write -7. Okay, let's write that out. So I have x equals negative. The b value is, what a horrible 3. Plus or minus the square root of 3 squared minus 4 times the a value, which is 6, and my c value is -7. All over 2 times my a value, which is 6. All right, let's go ahead now and simplify. X equals, the opposite of -3 would be opposite of a positive 3 is -3, plus or minus. 3 squared is 9. -4 times 6 is -24. Negative times negative is a positive, so I have 24 times 7, 8 extra 2, 14, 168. And all over 12. Let's keep simplifying, we're almost done here. So I have x equals -3 plus or minus 9 plus 168 is 177 over 12. Okay, now if you look in your calculator, if you take the square root of 177, it's some kind of decimal, right? 177 is prime, which means you cannot break down 177. Let's just make sure we understand that, although this is my answer, remember it's 2 solutions, plus, minus. Just want to show you why it's 2 solutions. You have x equals -3 plus radical 177 over 12. And over here, this one is x equals -3 minus radical 177 over 12. So here you actually have, this represents two solutions. We call this two real solutions. Why is it real? Like, don't get real. Like, the reason why is that it actually crosses that x-axis, okay?